We're talking about 2024 anticipated releases and my TBR for 2024. So, welcome to my channel. I hope that you like talking about books, because that's what we're going to be doing on here. I think first let's talk about some romance / rom-com books that I'm gonna be basically reading in 2024. I don't have many on the rom-com list, but let's talk about the ones that I have physically, and then we'll move on to the ones that I'm gonna have to order, buy, or check out from my library. So I think the first one I'm gonna talk about is Happy Place, because come on, everyone's heard about this one. I have read basically every single Emily Henry book. Beach read changed the trajectory of reading for me, so Happy Place is definitely on my list. I'm already actually into it, but I know that I'm not going to be able to finish this before 2024 because I'm also reading a bunch of other books before then. So yes, it's really good so far already and I'm in love with it, but probably won't finish it before 2024, so this is going on my TBR for January of 2024. We have Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. I hope I'm saying that right. Come on, look at the cover. You know that this is all just going to be like fluff and happiness in here. So I'm excited to read this when I need a palette cleanser. Okay, next book, Icebreaker by Hannah Gray. Pretty excited to read it. I wasn't originally going to read it, but then when I got it for Christmas, I was like, okay, let me try out some of these little rom-com books that are talked about on TikTok. Then let's talk about some books that I want to read that are on my 2024 TBR, but I don't have physical copies of. Bro, I swear I just heard someone walking. Hold on, because now I need to check or I'm gonna be anxious this whole time. There's 2 squirrels right on the tree outside. Okay, that was scary. I thought that was a person coming to like me to murder me or something, because I'm quite literally in a cabin in the woods. Sorry about that one, guys. I'm a little anxious girly over here. I think I want to start with Ali Hazelwood. So I read The Love Hypothesis, I think in either this year or the year before that. And then she came out with Theoretically, and then she came out with Check and Mate, which are both 2 books by her that I didn't read. But I also believe that she's coming out with a fantasy book. I believe that's the category of it. But it's called Bride. I'm really excited because this is like her debut in the fantasy. Obviously, I'm a fantasy book lover, so really excited for that one. I also believe that her book Not in Love comes out. Next, I'm just gonna list things off really fast because I don't want this video to be super long. We have Archer's Voice, we have the whole Twisted series. Then we have One Last Stop. I've been wanting to read this book. Then I want to read 7 Year Slip. I want to read Yours Truly. I'm obviously going to still be reading like rom-com books in 2024, but I'm really excited also for fantasy books. So that's why I kind of sped through the rom-com section, because I have so many fantasy reads that I want to do in 2024, and I'm really excited for. I don't really have any to show you except for these 2, which are The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I think this one's actually a really interesting premise, and I haven't heard anyone talk about it. So it says Evelyn Hardcastle will die every day until Aiden Bishop can identify her killer and break the cycle. But every time the day begins again, Aiden wakes up in the body of a different guest. That's so interesting. This is gonna be a crazy one for a lot of you reader people. I've never read Twilight. I know. I also am excited to read the whole Shadow and Bone series. I think it's a trilogy. It has 3 books in it. Really excited to read all of those. Then we have Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. We have the Folk of the Air series. Then we have Inheritance Games, Serpent and Dove, Kingdom of the Wicked. These are all series. I think that most fantasy reads become a series, so I'm sorry that there's so many books popping up in like the span of 0.2 seconds. Then we have Divine Rivals, which I think there's a sequel coming out in 2024 that I don't know the name of. This next one, the Throne of Glass series, I started reading the Assassin's Blade, and super big series, super long books in it, but I'm so excited to see what the hype is about and see what everyone's talking about. I just want to be in that world and understand what people are talking about so bad. We have The Prison Healer, Powerless, which I believe also has a sequel coming out. Reckless is coming out in 2024, I believe, and I'm really excited. If you can't tell, I'm excited about literally everything on this list, so I'm so sorry if I keep repeating myself. Like, I'm so excited, oh my god, I'm so happy to read this. Like, yes, I am. Then we have The Serpent in the Wings of the Night and the Akatar series. Oh my god. I keep getting texts because my dad just broke his ankle. He's been in the hospital getting it wrapped. He's gonna have to have crutches. This is crazy that I'm spilling all this in the first video, but I have a main channel if you guys don't know, and I literally talk about everything about my life over there. So this feels right to say. Let's get back into books. Last thing on this list is the Crescent City series, which has 3 books in all, I believe, but the book House of Flame and Shadows, I believe it's called, is coming out in 2024. I'm so excited for that. Anyways, that is everything that I am anticipating coming out. That's my whole TBR for 2024. Thank you so much for watching. I love you literally so much. Stick around and subscribe. Bye.